Hey, what's up? Good morning, YouTube. It's early in the morning. We're replacing a thermostat today. That little sucker's going to be right in here. Make sure that you disconnect your drain hose first, or you're going to get a lot of antifreeze coming out. I already pulled my clip back here. There's 3 bolts. It's 1, 2, 3. Third one's under here. This is going to be a 10 millimeter. This is on a 2002 Ford Taurus. It is a 3.0-liter V6 engine, and it's overhead valve. It's not the 24. So I'm going to pause this video, get these bolts off here, and then I'll show you from there. Okay, everybody, we got the old thermostat out. That sumbitch was burnt on the bottom. And this is the new thermostat here. This runs about $8 or $9, depending on what parts store you got it from. I got this one from Advanced Auto. See the coloration here? The other one was a dark penny copper color, so it was burnt up. So that's all you do is you stick that back in there. Use that little tube of can you grab that tube? This blue stuff that's left on here. This is old gasket sealer. Is what it is. You don't actually get a paper or rubber gasket with it. This stuff's just called RTV. It's blue. It's about $1.99. You pick it up at the parts store, usually hanging by the register there. And this is just enough, and you're going to do both sides. Here, you're going to put it all around on this side and all around on this side, and just pop your thermostat in and put the bolts back on. So I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back in just a second after I do all that. Okay, so as you can see, we got all that blue RTV gasket on there. That hardens up into an actual gasket pretty much, and it keeps your coolant from coming out. Now, once you put this new thermostat in here, you're going to want to let this set at least an hour, at least. Preferably, they recommend 24 hours. You know, some of us don't have 24 hours to be doing that. I got to go to work later today. Put a little bit all around the rim of your thermostat too, the part of the housing that sits in there. And do not start your car up, like I said, because it's going to circulate coolant through there, and you're going to lose all your coolant out the bottom of that because that gasket's not set. Now I'm going to throw these bolts back in this son of a bitch. I just put the new thermostat in there. I'm going to throw the bolts back in here and tighten this clamp back up here on my hose and let this sit, and we'll come out here in about an hour or 2 and start this up, run some coolant through here, and make sure that it's not sealed up nice and good. Okay, as you can see, we got that thermostat put in. Got to put it back together. We got our blue RTV coming out. That's okay if it oozes out the top. Just let that shit dry. Like I said, at least an hour, if not longer, if you can help it. Make sure that these are perfectly lined up, because you don't want to, you know, leave a possible gap there for a leak. So just make sure that's put together. Make sure this clamp comes back up here, and you're good to go. And just let it set until it dries, and that stuff will dry up and seal that sucker up. Start your car if you got fluid coming out. Something's wrong. Either the gasket's not set yet, or you don't have this perfectly lined back up. Anyway, that's how you do it, ladies. It's nice to have men around, but you don't always need to do them. This is my first video that I'm posting. I actually just put a new starter on this car last week. I wish I'd been able to videotape that, but it's kind of hard for me to hold this camera and do a starter, and you probably wouldn't have been able to see under there anyway. But yep, it's really that simple. Just don't forget to put your clamp back up here, and you should be good to go in an hour or 2. Let it set as long as you possibly can. Alright, this is the Lady Grease Monkey, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.